And we're back, folks. Welcome back to more Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. I'm your host, Monster Monkey.
And this is Benji Fox.
Oh, hey, Benji. You came in just at the right time.
Yep. Oh, so my dinner just I'll be right back in a second.
Okay. So, in the last part, we began our journey through Fuchsia on the hunt for Shock T. And then my dad called me for food. So, yeah. We're still on our trek through this musky-ass planet. Fucking seriously? Shit. This is interesting. Left or right? Let's go to the left. Oh, excuse me. Wait. Okay. Two Rancors. Egad. come on. Oh my god. Fuck off. Give me that health holocron. Hurry out. Yeah. And he's dead. Two Rancors down. Eh. More Jedi holocrons. Oof. Benji, right back. Sith holocron.
You knew I was coming. Now surely you know what happens next.
I know the Emperor will be defeated. I know peace will be restored.
And I'm
No!
back.
It is the Jedi who stand in the way of peace.
That took longer to get my food than I thought.
I thought we were gonna fight Shakti. Turns out we got cucked. Also, I kind of like how a video that compared this The Force Unleashed and Jedi Fallen Order. They basically called Starkiller a prototype Inquisitor.
Yeah, I can see the logic behind that.
Yeah, and considering the fact of what happens in this game, yeah, Starkiller kind of feels like a prototype of an Inquisitor. Except way more skilled, and with proper training.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, your health bar gets to ludicrous degrees of length.
I'd love if there was like an RPG or something that like really just made it so you could level up as much as you wanted, and like your health bar actually just starts like wrapping around the other side of the screen.
That would be hilarious.
Like Kingdom Hearts, for example, right? Because the green bar keeps getting longer as your health increases. It would be funny if like if it gets to the corner of the screen and then it makes like a right turn up the side of the screen.
Bruh.
That'd be really funny. I will say, these types of games always kind of raise a question like, okay, so he's been training. How long was Vader training Starkiller for?
Let's see. It was between episode 3 and episode 4. It was like, what, 18 years?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
want to say 4.
Well, he did find it when he was a kid. Now
Yeah.
he's clearly like he's clearly at least like a teenager now, if not a little older.
How old is Galen Merrick by the time of this game?
You want me to look it up?
Yeah.
Says he's likely around age 18 to 20.
Damn, he's barely older than any of us, and he already has to go through all this nonsense.
So he was probably like He was probably at least like maybe. I actually don't know. Maybe like 6. Probably like 6 or something when like he was found.
Yeah. That also means when he fucking dies, he's like, he he basically dies as a young adult. Because, yeah, spoiler warning, he fucking dies.
Ah, I see.
And he never comes back ever again.
Wait, you just reminded me of something. Isn't the second game like a clone?
He never comes back ever again.
Fair enough. See, that just goes back to what I was saying in the other episode. That you know, you can have the character, be introduced into the story, and then have him be killed off later on, and it serves serves as development for like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Vader's assassin, welcome to the ancient abyss, a place of sacrifice since time immemorial.
There goes that Rancor.
Are you prepared to meet your fate?
Something tells me half her plan just blew up in her face.
To be fair, it's like the Rancor was gonna help her anyways.
You're probably counting on it, at least be a bit like a distraction.
Fun fact, in the Xbox 360 version, she actually makes use of the creature behind us.
Really?
Oh yeah, she actually uses the Sarlacc pit to help us out. Or at least to help her out.
Master and I will fulfill our destiny. You will not survive this time.
See, I really like how hot-blooded Starkiller is. He genuinely sounds like a fucking anime character with the way he talks.
Once I defeat you, my master and I will fulfill
Yeah.
our destiny. You will not survive this time.
They actually gave some pretty good dialogue.
Yeah, it's like... This is why I like Starkiller. He's so entertaining as a character.
Actually, going off of what Fallen was saying, Starkiller would be a great addition to the lore if it was canon that him on behalf of, like, if you said, for example, like, the Inquisitors, right, were established by Darth Sidious, right?
Yeah.
For example, to like keep Vader in check, because he's the most powerful of them, but he can't outright just kill them all. It would make sense if canonically Starkiller is the one that kills all the Inquisitors. You know what I mean?
So you would want Starkiller to be an Inquisitor?
No. He would be Vader's secret apprentice.
Oh, okay.
And to kill the Inquisitors on his behalf. So he can be like, "Oh, sorry, Emperor. There was some kind of freak accident. Some rogue, force wielder killed all the.
Is she
killed
fucking
all
healing?
Oh,
Defeating me will not be the end. More Jedi will follow.
No healing, bitch. Who gave you permission to heal?
Yeah, this isn't Disney Star Wars.
You don't get to do the Disney move.
Oh yeah, that's my sisters in the background, by the way, in case you were wondering. I don't know if you can hear them.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Motherfucker. Fuck off.
I will say this for a PS2 game. This has decently destructible environments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think I fucked up.
I can tell she's keeping up with her waxing.
She pushed me.
It's like, it's everything. Like,
I will not allow you to stop my work on pollution.
that's not a shadow. That's
Will obey my master's command.
Hey, excuse me. You don't get to fucking heal.
Yeah, you didn't have like,
The Jedi
and you
Order
can't
will
just have
rise.
you can't have like a force field. You don't have like a shield like that other guy did.
But then, like, the girl with her ankle or her foot or her toe, like, you could tell that her that injury didn't heal right.
Now we're fighting on the Sarlacc.
Oh, now it's all dramatic.
It's sad because you see a picture like this, and I feel like you've seen it like
Unlimited
Oh, nice.
power! This is actually how it happens in the Xbox version, by the way.
Power is wasted with
Oh.
you. You could be so much more.
You will never convince me to betray my master.
Poor boy. The Sith always betray one
I'm
another.
kind of like
But I'm sure
progressed
you'll
into
learn
like
soon enough.
Ironically enough, he'll learn it literally after this, if I recall.
is that
He just takes her lightsaber.
Yeah.
My mission is complete.
My master.
Then you are ready to stand with me against the Emperor.
what
Return to my ship at once. We will at last control the galaxy.
video game? Yeah.
It seems that you are about to achieve your
I think I do
primary
them on the back of
programming,
my
Master.
calves.
Yes.
Like right, like between like you know.
It does make me wonder.
Above my ankle, but
There
like,
probably is a timeline where Vader and Starkiller do destroy the Emperor.
Isn't there like a what story in one of the two games where like Starkiller beats Luke?
Wait,
That's during the Dark Side ending, where he becomes the new Darth Vader.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you're wondering if I'm gonna do those DLCs, shut up.
The yellow one and the pink, that's me and you, right? Pink one's the carnation, and the yellow one, because the daffodils. Yes,
Vader's flagship.
the daffodils.
Well, it's time. Let's go fight the Emperor.
And the blue ones are Matthew.
It's chickenish.
I couldn't remember which was which. It was
It's a little dry.
It's like two, and then the other two are different. That's the funny thing about it.
I forgot to take off my training gear.
Emperor's fleet has arrived.
You have lured the Emperor to us. when we strike.
Don't surprise.
I did not summon him.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Spies
Oh.
follow you here.
Oh!
Every day filled with that picture of fun.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You have forgotten your place.
Vader, you didn't need to kill the boy.
Taking this
Well, true.
boy as your
What can I
apprentice.
see? Sad. Will's father
Has
left.
betrayed me.
Uncle Jesse moved out.
Now,
Zach and Kelly break
kill
up.
him.
I love you all. Class dismissed.
Vader,
We can defeat
Oh
him
no,
together.
I did always hate when Kelly and Zach would break up.
Lord Vader. Strike him down and
Beat up.
loyalty
Kiss
to
Jeff. I do love their background. Like everyone basically agreed, even Mark Buzzer,
Yes,
that
Lord Vader.
Zach is awful.
Kill him.
and this probably explains why he betrays the Emperor at the end of the fourth movie.
I saw some
Because, like, he's right there. He could easily stab him. I don't know what's stopping him. Like, this is one of the more... This is why I also love Vader, but at the same time I can be frustrated with him sometimes. You're right in the distance!
This seems kind of convoluted, to be honest.
Which is...
Oh, yo, it's time for us to defeat the Emperor, and the Emperor shows up, and Vader's like, sorry, I'm gonna just chicken out.
Yeah, like, you could fight him right there. You literally called him.
Keep him
I watch this
restrained.
now without having ever watched it. But I like Zach. Yeah, some of the things you're just like, oh, that's a little questionable.
You
Yeah,
killed
but
me.
it's like all of it was probably
No.
questionable. Right.
Emperor wanted you dead.
Hey,
I salvaged your body and brought you here.
caffeine valediction.
Why?
Caffeine
The
valediction.
Emperor
Yeah.
needed to believe you
Can
were
you
dead.
imagine now she'd be
Now you
addicted
can
to, you
have
know,
your revenge.
red bull. Just
Fulfill
speed.
your destiny.
What is
Yeah, I didn't know you could get addicted to caffeine pills like that.
Oh, it was a ruse.
The Emperor's spies watch my every move. We must provide them with a distraction.
What sort of distraction? An assassination?
No single act will gain the Emperor's notice. We must assemble an army to oppose him.
An army?
Yes, an alliance of rebels and dissidents. When these rebels have distracted the Emperor and his spies, we will strike.
Where should I start?
Your destiny is now your own. Sever all ties to your past. No one must know that you still serve me. Now go. And remember, the dark side is always with you.
Roxy?
Ah, Master. I'm pleased to see that you're not dead. I am to do everything I can to help you vanish. Should I ready the rogue shadow for lunch?
Did you give us the videos here?
Yeah. You go
Talk
ahead.
about redecorating her house.
Fun fact.
House, Brittany. The one that you supposed
This was all meant to be a level, but in this version it's just a cutscene.
Which one is Brittany?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Juno!
Well, what are videos?
Vader said you were dead, but you came back. I've been branded a traitor to the Empire.
It's okay. I don't care about any of that. We're leaving the Empire behind. And I need a pilot.
What's it called?
Casually said that. It's like, and I need a pilot. Which, fun fact, according to the novels, Starkiller is a fantastic pilot.
Really?
Yeah, it's just Vader has him focus more on his Sith training than being a pilot.
Hmm. I would have thought that'd be the. I would have thought that would be.
No sign of any pursuit. We're already light years away
I
from
wouldn't
any
have thought
Imperial
that'd be the
forces.
case since
And what's
he
wrong?
tried since like
We have the
Anakin was an
entire
amazing
galaxy in
pilot,
front of us.
and he wouldn't
And
want
yet,
like
for the first time in my life, I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
where to go. I hope you have a plan.
We need to rally the Emperor's enemies.
Oh,
Then I need to find
he's
someone
like
who can
in,
teach me the things that Vader couldn't.
I guess
Sounds like we're still hunting
vet
Jedi.
called her.
And I think I know
And
one
she
who
told
might
me
still
like
be
she
alive.
gone out and got him and brought her in. Poor baby. They're
Yes.
only like one. She had to go
When I
three
fought
camps at the
him,
same
he
time.
said
Like,
he'd be part of my future. Let's hope he was right. Head to Nar Shaddaa.
I remember
So
because I
yeah,
got the
Coda's,
just now my last
according
word
to
is,
Starkiller, he may still be alive.
I think my last word is we all crap.
just like get there and he's just floating in space, just like frozen. Just like, oh well, I guess we're wrong. I guess I was wrong then.
Yep. And now we have a new costume.
Why? I started watching the video because
Sith robes.
Oh, that's actually really cool looking. He finally doesn't look like he's wearing just rags.
Maybe it's like he's not for now.
Which is weird considering the fact we're gonna be fighting it.
Who knows?
We're gonna be a Jedi instead, so. Alright,
I'm busy.
shut up, Juno.
It's so funny. People go crazy. Like, oh my god, they're both 20s. Like they're both so young.
Right.
You know, right? Like she's 27, he's 29. Yeah.
Oh, let's head back to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, she looks like his mother.
Mm.
I hate her. And they have what, 3 years? Almost 3 years. Yeah. Like I'm not like, in the whole time that I've been following, you know, I feel like she never looks this happy with Travis, or with Tyga. Tyga that was so weird.
Dun 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 dun.
It's actually like he legitimately looks cool now. I was thinking the last like 3 costumes all just look like, you know, he's grabbed a bunch of towels and wrapped them around himself.
Well, they're called training gear, so.
Where?
I also like how the costume will reflect in the cutscenes.
I'm looking for someone. Does the name Coda
Oh, yeah.
mean anything to you? Tell me if you know Coda.
Coda. Jehulukata.
Does this ring a bell?
My Picasso!
Too late. Where's Coda?
Lieta Chapachawa Tassenchusku! Joy! Unketa Bola Igachu. Jeliska da Bruja.
Hold on, I want to find out what you count them all.
G42 Jedi. Conchita Chapachawa.
Really? Him trying to fucking choke you out means he's a Jedi?
Hmm.
These pigs are fucking durable. What the fuck?
I mean, technically, I guess if the Jedi, you know, if the Supreme Chancellor, you know, branded all the Jedi as like traitors, they tried to overthrow the Council. As far as the as far as the populace would know, anyone who demonstrates force powers is probably a Jedi, and probably like a traitor.
Makes sense.
Never thought of that before.
Alright, since we're gonna play like that. I snapped your neck. Snap your neck.
Oh, it jump up from it on the up the ceiling. Oh, I missed that. I kind of missed that. Just like I like that cables and stuff. Like they're like 3-dimensional now in video games, but like those are just like flat 2D images. Right, Fallen?
I have no idea what you were fucking talking about.
Why
I was
way?
saying,
Really?
I was saying.
Fly away!
Oh, have you gotten to the inevitable betrayal yet?
We're already there.
Ah, cool. Has the scene come up where he says, "I've never tried being a Jedi before"?
He doesn't outright say it.
No, there is a scene in the game where I believe it's it's Juno, where Juno's like, "Have you ever tried meditation before? I've never tried being a Jedi before."
Is that after the betrayal? Because if so, I haven't heard it.
It's after the betrayal. Oh, also, have you heard Sam Witwer's interviews when he was talking about how he got cast in this game and how everyone thought he was just the perfect nerd?
How did he get cast?
Okay, so like he had a friend
Oh, so that's how you fucking get the hilts. Shit.
at LucasArts.
Oh, okay.
And they wanted him to do a scene for Starkiller. Like the very first scene he did was Starkiller with when he was building his lightsaber in the beginning of the game, and he's like forcing it all together. He did a couple different takes about how Starkiller should sound or act, but he did the lightsaber scene the exact same. And when they asked him why, he's like, "Well, like." He doesn't know how to meditate. Vader's not going to teach him how to do that. He's a Sith, and he thinks the Force is his to command. So he's forcing the lightsaber together. Like you will listen to me. You are mine to command. And then like all of the dudes that were working on the game went into this room, and they were talking about him, and he could see them from the window. The dude, and then one of the dudes came back out and just said, "You got the job. Let's go."
Bruh.
I like that.
He's such a big fucking nerd.
Also, as you saw, yeah, you can actually collect saber hilts. I just haven't been able to remember where the fuck they were until now. Meaning, I also missed the ones in the earlier stages, so, oops.
Oh, and also,
You can't.
and you might love this part. So, to everyone listening, if you don't know who Sam Witwer is, and you recognize his voice, this is Darth Maul from the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, you also want to know how he got the part of Maul?
Or
Hmm.
They, They were basically looking for someone who could sound crazy, and you want to know what Sam Witwer did?
What?
He went into the recording booth, took down the microphone, sat in the corner, and started muttering the Sith code like some insane hobo.
What the fuck?
Sam Witwer is great.
I mean, that just shows a dedication to the part you're looking for.
They need to.
Yes. Oh, well, this is how he nailed the part of Maul. He was someone else in the show, and the reason they let him try for Maul was because he out-nerded Dave Filoni. I forgot the exact conversation. It's been a minute since I've heard that specific interview, but he out-nerded Dave Filoni by correcting him on something they were already doing, and it was written, and they didn't want to do rewrites. And Sam Witwer was just like, oh wait, no, that's wrong. It went like this, not like that. And Dave Filoni was just like, oh shit, really? Well, everyone else is telling Sam where he's wrong, but Dave Filoni was just like, oh shit, he's right.
Yeah, that sounds about
Damn
right.
you! Alright. Where the fuck am I going?
Yeah, and so yeah, Sam Witwer is the ultimate Star Wars nerd.
General Coda, where are you?
Oh, right, General Ron Coda, the dude you... wait, are you finding him the first time, or are you finding him the second time?
For a second. There he is.
Yeah, I don't think it's
I was gonna say, is he like drunk somewhere? Yeah, he's drunk somewhere.
Yes.
I paid for this table, so whoever you are, get lost.
Get lost.
I've tracked you across the galaxy.
Who are you? A bounty hunter?
I swear to God, every Jedi that goes blind goes through this, I swear to God. Only one who didn't was Caden.
I'm not allowed.
Kanan.
Epic,
I mean, I can't blame Coda.
I don't need your eyes, just
True.
your mind and everything.
Nobody fights the Empire and wins, boy.
Right, nope, the
Not
official
even a
opening
Jedi.
is May 22nd.
Like,
You better hope you're wrong about that, General.
see, that's funny. He's holding the lightsaber reverse grip, yet he's not using it in reverse grip in gameplay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's probably
Oh, Fallen. Go on.
it's probably a port over from the Wii version.
Yeah.
Probably. So Fallen, I was telling Miles, expanding on what we were saying yesterday. Starkiller works if he works along with the concept of the Inquisitors. If you write it that him as Darth Vader's secret apprentice is the one that kills all the Inquisitors in canon.
Oh yes. But can we
'Cause,
can we keep the Inquisitors that were interesting? Not the Grand Inquisitor. The Grand Inquisitor was fucking annoying. I mean,
Yeah.
the other interesting Inquisitors.
Right, exactly. But like, if you literally set up so like, if you made it so the Inquisitors were like established by like Darth Sidious to like keep Vader in line, right? And Vader to like, and Vader can't like outright kill them. If you literally just write it so, oh, Vader's secret apprentice is the one that takes them all out, it works so perfectly. Like, it works so perfectly in just like a story direction, because it perfectly explains why they don't exist after a certain point.
It's actually it's actually a little that part you just said about like Sidious creating the Inquisitors to keep Vader in line. Unfortunately, while that would have been the smarter idea, the reason the Inquisitors exist were for 3 reasons: hunt down Jedi, have a personal force-using Gestapo, and also quite literally stop the Jedi from coming back.
They really just kind of mucked up all the ideas, didn't they?
It's
Disney for you.
That's not. That's actually not a Disney issue. It's kind of a Lucas issue, because like Star Wars started in the middle of this story.
Yeah, they knew they knew where it was going. So like they didn't have to make it so overly complicated.
Oh, also, apparently the Clone Wars wasn't technically supposed to be about clones. Like, the Clone Wars was originally supposed to be like this big civil war that led to the collapse of the Republic, not people seceding. Yeah, like that. That's why it's called a clone war, a clone of itself. And a bunch of people fighting, and a bunch of people in the same armor fighting each other. So it was a big civil war. But that was one of the ideas, anyway.
Ah, an Inquisitor!
This is 2006? Yeah.
I was gonna say, did the Shadow Guards always have force sensitivity?
Some of them did.
Yeah, well, I'm about to send this Shadow Guard to the next dimension.
Also, Ahsoka probably would have hated Starkiller more than anything. Not like on some personal level, just kind of on principle. Starkiller's kind of a dick.
Well, that's why I'm saying it makes so much sense that like canonically she would be the one that finally kills him. But like it'd be like a really tough fight, and it would it would explain why she was taken out of the fight during the explain why she would be taken out of the fight during the original trilogy.
Yeah, because Starkiller's no slouch.
Right. And like
I
it's not Anakin who trained him, it's Darth Vader.
I also love how, like, the first instance we got of Starkiller was in a fucking Soul Calibur game.
That's right.
Wait, really?
Yes. Okay, let me explain this. So in Soul Calibur 4, to promote the Force Unleashed, they actually put in Starkiller, named as Vader's apprentice, along with Darth Vader and Yoda, in the fourth game, to advertise the Force Unleashed.
I remember Vader and Yoda being advertised in that game. I didn't know Starkiller was in that.
Yeah.
He was just called the Apprentice.
Yeah, because he didn't... Did he have a name by that point, or they just called him the Apprentice for marketing purposes?
He was just called the Apprentice.
Okay. But yeah.
And he was still voiced by Sam Witwer. But of course he did. He looks like Sam Witwer.
And his story in the game just has him... It's basically... He goes into the world of Soul Calibur to get Soul Edge. Because, Star Wars nonsense. Brings it to Vader, Vader gets a little pissy for no reason, and the game ends with the two ready to run the hands. I literally only got Soul Calibur 4 specifically for Starkiller. Because he's so much fun to play. The Star Wars character is just broken in Soul Calibur. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But that's what made them so fun.
Yeah.
He's 30... What the fuck? He's 33?
Who?
Starkiller.
He is...
Really? I looked
There's
up how old
no
he was
way he's 33.
I looked up at the start. I looked it up a couple, earlier in this recording, how old the character was at the start, and he says he's about 18 or 20.
Oh, but then why does it say he's 33? This is so fucking weird.
Where does it say he's 33 in Soul Calibur 4?
Hold on, what is this? The Great Resynchronization. It was a 60-year-long notation system established 36 before the Battle of Gavin 4. Oh, never mind, sorry. Yeah, no, he was like 18.
Yeah.
How old is Juno then?
She's probably a little old. No, because she was the youngest cadet in the academy, right?
Maybe why?
Something like that.
So she's probably around the same age as Starkiller. Get off me! Get off me! I'm dead.
She does not have a confirmed birth date.
Well, I like to imagine she's around the same age as him.
Also, I found Star Wars funny because like everything is based off the the Battle of Yavin,
Yep.
and it's just like at no point could Lucas or Disney establish an actual like time frame if they wanted to. It'd be like, oh, this happened in like this 10,000 you know uh um give me 1 second.
There goes the
Like
Shadow
this,
Guard.
it'd be something like, oh, this the fall of the Jedi happened in 10,000 RT, and it's like, oh, that's actually this to Battle of Yavin. It's like, no, 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 stop doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually really funny. They're just
Drown in some cantina.
I don't know.
like they're just kind of stuck with like the first movie, making like, because that wasn't even a Lucas thing, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like
Oh, also, so, like, you know how, like, the clone, like, the second game is about the clones again?
What, Force Unleashed 2?
Yes.
I like to pretend Force Unleashed 2 doesn't exist, thank you very much.
No, but it's like, so there was supposed to be a third game. And while if you attempt to kill Darth Vader at the end of 2, you learn that he is in fact a clone and not the real Starkiller. The third game would have retconned that, said that the good clone, quote unquote, was actually Galen Merrick, who was still alive.
Huh.
seems overly complicated. Like blah, blah, blah.
This would not be the first time that they've done this.
I mean, didn't the comics do like a thing like the Emperor had a clone body of Luke? It was like Luke with 2 U's because he's evil.
Yes.
Oh. I need another drink.
Ah. And also,
boy?
even like the Emperor cloning himself, it isn't even new. They did this. The older Star Wars comics did this plot where Palpatine cloned himself, made Luke fall to the dark side, and forced a heavily pregnant Leia to take up a lightsaber to go fight them. I'm not kidding. This happened.
I mean, there's that one what if comic where like I think they did not beat the Death Star, and then they didn't blow up the Death Star. And
no! Like this was an in-canon comic where like the
oh, I see.
These troopers can't catch a break.
Those aren't the same troopers. You keep killing them every time you come here.
Whatever, Jedi business, bitch.
It would legitimately be funny if it was the same troopers, just like, oh come on, it's been like this is the 3rd time this week. Who is this guy? He keeps showing up to beat us up. Oh yeah, I was telling Miles in yesterday's recording, before you showed up, that a friend of mine showed me there was some concept art for the Rise of Skywalker, where it's Kylo Ren traveling to the Jedi Temple, and it's all just like old and decrepit, and just like a graveyard basically. And it's just like, wow, that is instantly cooler than anything we got in the actual movie.
Yep, because if there's one thing that Star Wars knows how to do, and this is across every single movie and every single show, the background lore is a lot cooler than the in-story lore.
Time to go once again into the fucking temple.
I'm just thinking like the Emperor is like getting like budget reports, just like, okay, this is the third time. Who keeps killing all these soldiers we send to the Jedi Temple?
Oh, Shreve doesn't care.
No, I know.
I want a robot chicken skit based on this exact idea. The Emperor's like, okay, who the fuck keeps showing up and killing all the soldiers here?
And the funniest thing is, this isn't even the worst time the Jedi Temple on Coruscant has been sacked.
Come on, Trooper, shake it off.
I mean, I would imagine that it's a fairly popular like location, just like because like it's not like no one ever went here. Like after like in the 18 years it was abandoned.
I mean, yes, but also in the Old Republic MMO, one of the trailer movies basically had a contingent of Sith just plow a transport into the front of the Jedi Temple and then kill everyone inside.
That sounds alright.
And then they all fucked off to Tython.
Oh my gosh, they fly now.
Yeah,
What
they
the
have
fuck?
jetpacks.
That's
Also,
still, like,
Moss is going to die again.
that's one of those things I just purely hate about the like. You legitimately had people like in like working on the sequel trilogy that had no understanding of what Star Wars had and had not done
darkness
before.
smiles, friend.
And it's like if you just it's like instead of being like, oh they fly now, oh boy, they fly now, never seen that before. It's like you could literally like you could just be like, when did the First Order get jetpacks?
Because the First Order, for like how well put together they are lacking a lot of shit. And
No,
it just so happens they apparently lack jetpacks.
Right, exactly.
And it's not like
it's just
they
like
fly now.
it's a dumb way to present it in the film because you could literally just be like, you could legitimately just have like the characters ask like, when did the First Order get jetpacks? And it's like they must be old. They must be like old Empire equipment that the Emperor gave them. Like they could have just said that. But no, they didn't. They made a joke. They made a haha funny joke out about it.
Snap X.
I love how they just ragdoll.
Were there two?
Okay, so
Yeah, there was two. That's weird.
apparently, The Force Unleashed 3 would have come out on the Wii U, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Interesting.
It would have also focused on what Vader was doing in during Return of the Jedi.
He was
What?
kidnapped.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
he would have escaped almost immediately.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, at the end of The Force Unleashed 2, Vader gets captured, blah, blah, blah. More than likely, when they were transferring him, he would have escaped almost immediately.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
why do you think we're not with the Alliance most of the game? I mean, why do you think we're not with the Rebels most of the movie? They're dealing with that mess.
Makes sense.
And then there would have been a point where the Emperor would have actually had a proper replacement for Vader this time. Sidious would have had his own secret apprentice, and then Vader and Starkiller would have had to team up to go take care of that mess. And then the rest of the Return of the Jedi would happen.
So technically speaking, Galen is alive by this point.
Yeah.
Which,
and from what I have seen and heard from rumors and people who were supposedly working on the game, this is where it would have been confirmed that they only had one clone, and that was the Dark Clone. Where the clone we thought was a clone was actually still Garen Merrick. And the one they were using to fuck with him was basically how I explained what they did to Shock T in Rebels.
it was a corpse.
Yeah, they were using a corpse that they thought they had perfected, but in turn it killed itself because it couldn't handle the mental strain of all of Starkiller's memories. Oh, and also, I was wrong. That wasn't Shock T. It was Jedi Master Luna Maria.
I mean, Shock T still has like 3 or 4 different deaths in the series, though. So you know,
She's back to 3.
True.
No, I'm kidding.
Which is her canon first death, though? That's the thing.
Her canon first death is at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Wait, is she the one that got shot on the mushroom planet?
Nope, that was the sexy Twi'lek woman.
Oh, the blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I also rewatched The Acolyte recently.
Why? Did you just feel like hating everything for like a few hours?
I don't hate it. I like the show.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Like, it's not a bad show. It's just it tries to be a mystery while explaining the mystery. It's trying to have its cake and eat it too.
Well, it's from people who don't know how to tell a mystery story.
This is true. Like, I do agree with that. They should not have told a mystery if they didn't want it to be a mystery. It would have been fine if it was a dark thriller. That would have been just fine. Because when they want to do the dark thriller stuff, it's goofy and it's fun. It's not as scary as they wanted it to be, but that's okay. Not all thrillers are scary.
Like the whole, like literally everything in the mystery. Literally, there is no mystery. They essentially they show you what happens in the 3rd episode.
Yep.
And then and it's not even like in the last episode when they quote unquote show you what really happened. It's exactly the same as what you already learned in the third episode. There's no difference. It's literally like, oh, so you guys just suck at storytelling.
The only interesting part was the Darth Plagueis reveal, because it's like, okay, but why though?
And I'm saving him from yours. You don't need to fight me. You can still turn away from the dark side.
The dark side is all I have.
I don't recall. This was DLC in the 360 version, right?
What was?
This fight with Galen's father.
Probably.
Oh, I thought it looked and sounded familiar.
Yeah, look, we're not mincing words. This isn't the real version of his dad. It's an astral projection.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's literally Vader and him fighting over control of Galen. Wow. This is fucking annoying.
What?
I'm trying to land fucking hits and we keep clashing.
If you defeat me, then Vader will have won.
Fucking annoying shit.
If you defeat me, Vader will win. Yeah, well, unfortunately, this isn't one of those. This isn't one of those branching story path levels.
Motherfucker.
And while the stranger reveal was not all that interesting, the fact that his master was Darth Plagueis was like, okay, no, but why? Which makes sense because this takes place about 100 years before Palpatine was born.
I mean, wasn't it like hinted at that he was the apprentice of the one with the lady with the lightsaber whip?
Oh yeah, they tried to throw that red herring in, but people clocked that like, no, he's not. Shut up.
I mean, he does have a bunch of gashes on his back, right?
Yeah. Let's see, Darth Tenebris.
I mean, they legitimately were just like, hey, here's all these characters here's all these like Jedi that have been killed off because of this thing that happened in the past. Didn't these guys isn't this terrible what these guys did? And it's like, not really. The story you're showing, the mystery you're showing us doesn't justify
They were literally trying to tell the story that the Jedi fell because of their own hubris. Yeah, no shit. That's why the Jedi always fall. Every single time. They get cocky and they get fat and lazy and then they get a hard reset because the Sith were like, ooh, we can take advantage of this.
Because the funny thing is...
Every time.
Oh, I've never seen that happen.
They didn't even do it the smart way, with the way they told it. It's like, hey.
They were like, oh, you accidentally killed a bunch of Force-sensitive witches on some planet somewhere? Because they were using both of the light side and the dark side of the Force and the Jedi started acting like cops? Oh my god, you fundamentally forgot how the Jedi work. Aw, that's stupid.
Right. And it's not even like they literally just didn't understand how. So they're literally like, hey, we just want to test these children real quick, right? If they don't want to go with us, that's fine, we'll leave. And then it's like, oh, well, this one literally just told us she wants to go with us. Nope, no, she didn't. You're just, nope, not gonna happen. And it's just like, but hold on. So, if the Jedi attacked and killed them for no justifiable reason, that's one thing. But you literally set up the story so the character wants to go with them. So now the main character is being held against their will. Are you people dumb? Are these writers stupid? Do not understand character motivations?
They were trying to set up that this was just a tragic accident. Like, no, it wasn't. There was an actual flaw in. There was an actual breakdown of communication because the parents didn't want her to go with them, and the Jedi were like, well, she wants to go, so we're gonna listen to the literal fucking child.
Yeah, it's like if you didn't want her to go with you, or if you didn't want her to go with them, you should have just said, "Hey, we do not give you permission to test her." Like it's not even like the Jedi insisted they test her or test her in secret. They just asked. Like you could have said no. It's like, hey, we're not comfortable with with you asserting our authority here. We do not agree with you with that you can test her. And like that's it. That's the end of the story. But no, it's like, but no, it's legitimately just like we're gonna tell the dumbest story possible instead.
Wanted any of this for you.
It's not even that the story itself isn't dumb. The way they are using the characters to tell the story is dumb. Because, like, on paper... Hey, Miles?
I'm still alive.
The stream failed. What? Hold on.
No, I can see it.
That was weird. Oh, here it is. Never mind. We're good.
Okay.
How long have you been streaming for now?
It's probably already been an hour.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
I was beginning to worry that you died in your sleep.
I'm starting to wish that I had.
I was right to come here. I found...
What you found is none of my business.
Fuck, Coda.
But I have been contacted. We're heading to Kashyyyk.
Sith Seeker.
But yeah, it's like the way they were using all of the characters in this story for the majority of the show is fucking annoying. And then people like to point out that, like, oh my god, Kim-Adi-Mundi is too Kim-Adi-Mundi shouldn't be here. He's too old. But like, one, they can just change the how long the species can live for. Like, how long species live has never been a hard set rule in Star Wars unless you're Yoda, humans, and Twi'lek.
You know what?
And,
I think
and maybe the
you know what the funny
Togruta.
thing. You know what the funny thing is that like it would have been easier. Just say he's a different member of their species.
Alright.
Like, is that difficult?
They actually, it's actually never confirmed that is the actual the Kim-Adi-Mundi from the from the prequel trilogy. They just say his name is Kim-Adi-Mundi. But again, so it's like, you can dislike the show for the legitimate reasons why it's actually kind of lackluster, but Star Wars fans are fucking retarded.
Okay.
They don't know. They don't know story comprehension. They barely know how to read, and they barely tolerate new entries in the series. Like, do you know how much? Do you remember how much shit The Force Unleashed got when it came out?
No.
The Force Unleashed got so much shit when this thing came out. People did not like it because, ew, who is it? Ew, this ruins Luke's story. What is this? Why does Vader have an apprentice? This breaks the rule of two. And no,
What do you mean it
Fallen,
breaks
bad
the rule
Fallen.
of two? That's how the rule of two works.
No, bad Fallen. Don't scream about the fucking rule of two. We do not have time for a 3-hour rant about the rule of fucking two and how it's a bad fucking rule. And the only reason Darth Bane created it was just so he could keep his allocated fucking power.
Alright, we'll see you all next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.